let's talk a bit about the third eye activation. There's lots of information on the internet about how to open the third eye, what magical powers it's going to bring, how it will enhance your intuitive capabilities, and so on and so forth. My understanding of the third eye, which is the eye of Shiva, is that when the third eye awakens, that means destruction. But destruction of what? Destruction of ignorance. In other words, the images that I superimpose on reality, the destruction of that. So for me, third eye awakening means seeing things as they are rather than the way they should or should not be. So it has a symbolic significance. And I don't take it literally that Shiva's third eye is going to destroy the world. It does destroy the world, but it destroys the world that is created in your imagination, in our imagination. The world that we see through the filtered perceptions of our conditioned minds. That is what Shiva's third eye awakening destroys. And what that means is it destroys the sense of separate existence or separate self. The illusion that I am an individual living in this world in separation with the rest. So, third eye awakening is the merging point of energies. Different energies into one. It is the recognition of oneness. It is the recognition of non-duality, in-duality. There are various methods prescribed to awaken the third eye. Some of them are like focusing on the brow region. And while all that is fine and those methods are good, they bring a lot of peace and calm. Eventually, a pointed concentration technique sustains the subject-object relationship. That means if there is concentration happening, then there is a concentrator concentrating on an object. So there is a concentrator or the subject, me, concentrating on a point, on an object, which may be the region on the forehead or between the brow or whatever you want to call it. And there is a separation between the one that is doing the concentration and the object. And this separation keeps the ignorance, keeps the images alive. The awakening of third eye does not happen through any practices, but through this deep understanding that all there is consciousness. And there is nothing beyond consciousness. Nothing exists apart from consciousness. Once that is known, the perception, the filtered perception of the conditioned mind, it dissolves. And what remains is the total awareness, the total perception, the total vision, which does not superimposes any conditions on what is being observed. So when, let's say, there are difficulties in interpersonal relationships, the conditioned mind does not have the power to influence that vision, the conditioned mind may momentarily come into the picture and say that this relationship dynamic is not working because of their fault, because they did this to me, they did that to me. I should have been good to people. I was not good to them. People were not good to me. The poor me and my story. But it drops. The mind drops. And then there is total vision, in that everything is seen, including the mind's movement of trying to blame, shame, condemn, guilt trip, or building resentment either towards ourselves or towards other people. So it is the total vision, vision without periphery, in which everything is accepted the way it is. And that is the merging point of all energies. So no meditation will be helpful without the understanding that Shiva's third eye destroys the world of ignorance, the world that exists in our mind, not the actual world that is out there. It destroys concepts. It destroys the duality of right and wrong, good and bad, moral and immoral, virtue and vice. Till we cling on to any one of these extreme polaric opposites, we cannot have the total vision to see what is. Things as they are, the unpredictable and the unaltered flow of life is what is. So concentrating on the forehead or on the brow point may bring you a lot of relief. Doing vipassana may bring you tremendous insights. But till there is a meditator sitting and meditating on a point, the eye is not going to activate. The activation of the third eye means the annihilation of the separate self. An annihilation of the separate self means union, complete union with the complete union of the limited consciousness with the universal consciousness.